tell y'all? You tuning into the best morning show on the globe. It's Bradham and Emery in the morning, y'all. LeBron or Jordan, either one when I'm performing. Crossover, buzzer beater and I'm scoring. Bradham and Emery in the morning. Every play they on it. Every day I'm balling. Who's the coach? Who's the GOAT? Like Brady and Belichick, best show on the globe. And they embellish it. Y'all paying Ziffy. I'm Ken Griffey or maybe Mahomes. I stay in the zone, whether man to man or play in the zone. They can't stop me. Mayweather boxing. Curry with the shot, man. We just the best to be. Can we have our SB, please? This was meant to be. Every morning with Bradham and Emery.
Yes, sir. You know the vibes. Bradham in the morning. Marques, Bradham, Justin, Emery.
Yo. Are you snacking over there?
No.
Oh, thought I saw you snacking during the intro. I was about to ask what you were eating.
Just a water situation.
Gotcha.
So are you aware that there is a monkey issue in India?
Like monkeypox or?
No, like actual monkeys. Apparently in India, monkeys have basically taken over the country. They have over 50 million monkeys in India, like roaming around.
So is this like Planet of the Apes?
I mean, a real life version, and I don't want to make light of this because this is wild, but like I just read this article today about a monkey literally throwing a baby overboard off a rooftop in India. You have monkeys breaking into people's homes. Like we got monkey gangs. We got monkey gangs. We got monkey gangs out here. Here's the wildest part of the story: is that because these specific I want to make sure I'm pronouncing this right.
It goes without saying, like this can't be permitted, though, right?
No. I mean that's not tolerated. But I mean, like
monkey gangs can't be permitted.
Monkey gangs cannot be permitted, but we got monkey gangs out here. So it's specifically the Rhesus macaques species of monkey is running rampant over there. And like here's the worst part. So these monkeys, like they mutilated like a 5-year-old girl, like ripped her skin off in her house, they threw the toddler over the balcony, and then you can't like if you have a shot at them, you can't kill them because they're protected by the wildlife preservation. The act passed in 1972. So you're literally at the mercy of these monkeys, and we know how smart monkeys and like orangutans and that species. They know they can't be messed with. So they're out here.
Question: how big are these monkeys? Like, are they like gorilla size or are they like small? Because like, if a monkey comes in my house, I'm kicking it in the face.
You would like to think that, but like these monkeys don't play games, and they're mean.
Well, I didn't say it was good. I was going to win the fight.
They're mean.
No, I didn't say I was going to win. Like
you got it twisted. They're coming in packs. Like they got a gang. Like they got like this. Like I gotta read you an excerpt of this article. What happened to this family? This is wild and terrifying stuff. By the way, I woke up to this morning. Everyone does. You check your phone, and this is the first article I read in the morning. Not a great way to start your morning. I've been talking about it all day, but it's wild. So I gotta find the exact. Okay. According to reports, the aggressive monkeys surrounded a mother, father, and their 4-month-old boy while they were spending time together on the 3rd-story rooftop of their terrace. When the Adaya family attempted to retreat, one of the monkeys grabbed their small infant from the clutches of their father and threw him off the terrace roof. This is what's happening. And they're running in packs. Like this is like gang warfare, monkey gang warfare right now.
So they've just had enough.
I guess, but I don't understand what they're so upset about. But could you imagine, like, literally, like, 50 million monkeys? Like, you're literally walking, and apparently it's so bad, they're taking over, like, government buildings. Obviously, as you see, residential homes, churches, like, they're everywhere. Like, you could literally be walking down the street, you're walking down the street, and a monkey's just passing you. Now, I will say this is apparently to attack humans is rare. That's not happening all the time. But obviously, you don't want to run that risk.
I mean, I guess it's good that like India is not on my like to visit anytime soon list.
I mean, it was a place I wanted to go. Not anymore. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
You can't be having toddlers over the roof top. Like,
no. This is not something that can be tolerated or accepted.
Skinning children? Absolutely not. Now, I'm sure you saw the video of the orangutan about a month ago that snatched up that dude. That was Yeah, and I don't feel bad for that guy.
No. He
He was doing something.
taunting it. Yeah, he was taunting. He was
He
taunting
was
it.
doing something to that orangutan to agitate that the orangutan to the point where I'm now going to take your kneecap from your life.
Now the question is, did the orangutan then get an offer from the Detroit Lions?
Yeah, he was a heck of an offensive lineman. And then you had
Well,
they had
you know the Lions like their kneecaps.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah,
So
big kneecap man.
yeah.
And then you had just a couple days ago, you had a lady got attacked. She got her hair grabbed by a orangutan. He was whipping her from here and to and fro.
Did she deserve it?
I'm gonna say yeah. I just feel like in those cages, you don't get too close.
No.
Like stand in the distance, stand in an admirable distance. Mind your business. Don't look threatening, and you'll probably be fine. I think both of these people deserve what happened to them.
When I was like 12 years
old, did not need the 5-year-old. No.
When I was like 12 years old, I was at the Philadelphia Zoo one time, and I was like just pacing back and forth, but one of the cats, the lion, I forget which one it was, the cheetah, something like that. But I had caught I guess the attention of one of them, and they literally just started pacing like along where I was pacing against the inside of the cage, and I was just like,
No.
"Is this thing about to?" I mean, obviously, it's not gonna get to me, but I was just like, "Oh, so this is what it feels like to be hunted."
I'll be honest, I hate the zoo. The zoo is one of my least favorite places on the planet.
I haven't been to the zoo since it was a field trip, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, me running summer camp.
Exception. I've been to the San Diego Zoo.
That's probably nice.
It's crazy. What they do there. So they actually have two zoos in San Diego. They have the regular zoo, and then they have a safari zoo, which is about 30 minutes inland of the city, where it's more of like a deserty climate, and they can recreate I guess the Sahara Desert.
Oh, okay.
A little bit more. So what they do there, though, every day at like say 3:00, they have like a cheetah versus a jaguar versus a lion versus a tiger, and they race.
Oh, all right. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'm much more of an aquarium man. I like the aquarium. I don't like the zoo. I like the aquarium.
I haven't been in the aquarium in I can't even tell you how long.
I love the aquarium. Aquarium's a good spot for me. I'm huge into that. I like. First of all, it's indoor because the zoo. Everyone always goes to the zoo. You know, they go to the zoo when do you go to the zoo? You go to the zoo in summertime. It smells like straight pee. Like you like the animals you don't like. The polar bear wants no part of being outside. You know, the lions don't want to be out there, so they're all in the shade. You're looking for
I don't want to be out there.
Right, you're looking for them, you can't find them. Like, you got the snakes, you're not really seeing them, and it smells so bad in that snake thing they have going on there. Now, the Maryland Zoo, I will give props to Maryland. I love the Maryland Zoo because it's actually a cool environment. It's more like a safari than a zoo. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
But Philadelphia Zoo is straight trash truck juice.
Yeah, I haven't been there, like I said, probably since it was a field trip.
Yeah, it's a bad field. I hated. It's one of those things like you got to put it like when you're planning a summer camp, you got to put the zoo on the calendar, but no one wants to be there because it always ends up being like the hottest day of the year.
Basically today,
right? Basically, yeah. Which is today. Today is rough. I mean, this is.
I mean, basically, I guess the way that we do things, we should go outside and play basketball today.
I know, right? This is a good zoo day for us, but I mean, listen. I know it's hot outside, but it will be cooling down soon, giving way to football season and then basketball season. And I think as we talk about, we'll get a lot of football starting next week.
Raiders reported today.
Yeah, it's happening. Everyone's getting where they need to be. Training camp starts soon. So basketball, though, I am really excited about the Sixers. And I'm telling you, man, I don't know if they're going to win an NBA championship here. I really don't. That's not something I can say as of right now. But I can say they are a much better basketball team than they were at the end of last season. Much better. And they have done pretty much all the things that I wanted them to do, you know, going into the season. They got their enforcer. We have Beanie Siegel. They improved their wings. And James Harden, I've seen the videos. You've seen the videos. He's definitely lost at least 20 pounds. And
Good,
I
he was
really,
fat. Good, he was fat.
yes,
Like,
yeah. And I wanted to get into that article a little bit. Chris Haynes' article through Yahoo.
yep.
He sounds in really good spirits. I always was holding out that it was the hamstring, and it looks like that was the problem. He said himself in his article that his body wasn't right. He wasn't right mentally or physically. I think the mental part probably was from everything they came from with Brooklyn, but the physical part, the hamstring wasn't right. I think now he had an entire offseason to work. He got back to work early, and he's had an entire offseason to put that body back. And if you're telling me you're giving me a rejuvenated James Harden, Tyrese Maxey in year 3, and Joel Embiid being Joel Embiid amongst all the other pieces you have, I think we're gonna be a pretty good basketball team. The defense is dramatically improved. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, if you lose 20 pounds, that's going to help your hamstring too.
Oh, big time. And the idea of those soft tissue issues. What can you not do? You can't do cardio. So he wasn't doing any of that coming into last season. So this season he had a chance to train. I think they're going to be pretty good. It's way too early to tell. Like I don't want to talk NBA championship or finals or anything like that. We'll have those conversations as we get close to the season. But it was good hearing from James Harden. He did the right thing by waiting to sign his contract. I think he actually still hasn't signed yet.
No, he hasn't signed.
He will, I'm sure. So obviously he will at some point. But giving the Sixers the chance to do all they have to do and then circling back in his deal. Now, there's been talks that there's he's going to be getting paid in Fanatic money. I don't care. Like,
it's not my money.
However you guys worked it out, as long as we were able to sign the people we need to sign, that's all I care about. The NBA has a hard on for the Sixers. They have for years and years. So, there's a chance to be some sort of investigation, which is stupid because
who cares?
Because here's right. Tom Brady took a pay cut for years with the Patriots. For years. Is there any coincidence that the TB12 facility was literally on the premises of Foxborough Stadium and they were working with him directly? That's the give and take. You do things like that. And I'm sure there's been tons of behind the scenes wink deals with a lot of guys who decide to take that quote unquote pay cut. You gotta get your money somehow. And it's silly that this is more of a conversation with the Sixers because it's the Sixers. If this was anybody else, it would be business as usual because it happens all the time.
I look at it like this. Does the money that James Harden potentially could be getting outside come against the salary cap of the Sixers?
Right. No.
Then I don't care.
Exactly. And this is the right thing to do because at the end
Marcus,
of the day,
if it was me, I would be trying to give him backdoor money to take less.
Of course. At the end of the day, like with the situation,
If I was a filthy rich billionaire, you best believe I would be doing so much shystiness behind the scenes for my teams.
Of course. And thank you for Michael Rubin for doing that. We appreciate that.
Do you not understand the NIL deals that Penn State players would get?
I'm sure, right.
Like
I don't have a problem with it.
We'd be winning the chip every year, Marcus. Penn State all of a sudden would be winning the chip every year.
I have no issue with it. And Harden did the right thing. He obviously this team. You look at the team after they got eliminated by the Heat. You saw the holes. The bench was horrible. A lot of guys were completely unplayable. The defense was terrible. The rebounding was awful. You had to improve all that stuff. And Harden waiting allowed the Sixers to do that. And now you should be excited about Sixers basketball. I've come to the conclusion now, I don't know where you are, Tyrese Maxey is going to be here, which is a good thing. I didn't want him to be traded unless it was something substantial.
Unless it's Spider or Durant.
Right. And I don't think either one of those things are happening.
No.
It looks like now here's something that is surprising to me. It looks like Harris will be here and Thibault will be here. That surprises me.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised about Harris because you need to use him to move it for a big piece. So if you're not getting Spider or Durant, you're not going to move Harris. So I'm less surprised with that. Thibault, I have cooled off from him so much that like I don't even I don't care if what they
Well,
I don't want to say
here's
I
what
don't want to say that I don't want him on the team because obviously he's a good player, but he is you want Thibault? Okay.
Yeah, if he's thrown into a major deal, absolutely. The way I felt about him in February is very different, obviously, than everyone felt about him in June. However, I will say this. If you're going to keep him, this is the perfect time to have him because you hope guys like P.A. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton, Daniel House, guys like that rub off on him, especially a P.J. Tucker type, because that's what you want from him. You need a lot more nastiness from Matisse Thybulle. Matisse Thybulle is, we talked about last year with this team. There's a bunch of really, really nice guys. We need to get a little meaner, we need to get a little tougher, and you hope being around that energy will rub off on a guy like him. Because, listen, as frustrated as we all got with Matisse Thybulle, and rightfully so, with the whole Canada incident, and then how he played when he did play in that series, how he played against the Heat. You do all that, put all that stuff aside. A lot of potential is there to be a really, really good basketball player for years and years to come.
But the thing is, if he comes out this season and can't shoot, I'm out.
I agree. And
like I don't need because if he comes out this season and can't shoot, now notice the difference between him and Simmons. Simmons won't shoot. Thibault can't shoot.
Right.
So if he comes out and he can't shoot, all he is a less talented Ben Simmons then at that point, and I'm out. I'm out.
When Ben Simmons, after Game 7 against the Hawks, Shannon Sharp made an incredible analogy where he said when he was 6 or 7 years old, he had a bunch of friends and they were all swimming and he couldn't swim. And they said to him, "Are you afraid of the water?" And he said, "No." And they said, "Well, we can teach you how to swim." And he said, Ben Simmons is afraid to shoot. That's why you can't teach him how to shoot. He's afraid to shoot. I don't believe Matisse Thybulle is afraid to shoot, a.k.a. not afraid of the water. He just can't do it. So
he's not good.
Right. So there's been a lot of talks about him working out in Arizona with Sixers personnel all offseason strictly on that jump shot. And I think he's a guy because he doesn't have – the thing about Matisse Thybulle, he doesn't have terrible form. Like he doesn't have – he just can't – he's just not getting enough reps. But a guy like him, bro, give me 300 to 500 threes a day. Take that, get a rebounding machine, get people that can rebound for you, and just keep shooting the basketball. That's it for him, for me. Like, it's really that simple.
Just go to the facility in Camden.
Mm-hmm.
It is staffed 24 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Harris is an idiot, in my opinion, as an owner. But the one thing you can't take away is that he did not hold back on that practice facility.
Spared no expenses.
Like that is a state of the art, not just in the NBA, in pro sports.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
Like,
So I'm cautiously optimistic about him, but I feel good that there's not really a lot of pressure on him this year to be your number one bench piece or even a starter. Like he's going to have a year to kind of be like he has an opportunity to be part of the rotation, but not the lead member of the rotation. Now with Melton will probably be your first guy off the bench. And then you'll go House, Niang, and Thibault's in that mix somewhere.
That's still not good enough, though.
What do you mean?
Like that's still not good. Like I'm still unimpressed with that bench.
Well, I think you might change your mind when you see how good DeAnthony Melton is.
Oh,
he's a really, really good basketball player.
I mean, you told me the same thing about Niang, and
he was
until it was important.
And I honestly I think nothing major came out, but apparently the rumors is that he had some kind of lower body injury.
Yeah, he's unathletic to start off with.
Right. And then you give him a lower body injury, like what is he going to do? Because he's way better than he looked in the playoffs. And I was really happy with him in the regular season. He did everything I thought he was going to do. And then the playoffs came and I don't know what happened. But D'Anthony Melton's another one of those guys. He was a huge part of that Memphis Grizzlies team last year. Honestly, listen, I guess maybe they're looking more for a veteran president, Danny Green, hoping he's going to get right by next year, and that's fine. But like getting D'Anthony Melton to me for Danny Green and that 23rd pick was an absolute steal. Absolute steal.
Just the fact that I don't have to talk about Danny Green anymore.
And that's what D'Anthony Melton really is. D'Anthony Melton really is Danny Green on the Spurs. That's who he is in essence. So I mean, I think with him, Tucker, Love House, and you might listen. There's been Marquise Morris is circling the drain also. So he might be something you sign.
Can we get Marcus instead?
No, he's gonna cost you a little bit more.
Ah.
I'll take Markieff. I'm okay with Markieff.
Can we get both? Oh man,
I would
imagine
love March twins.
Imagine both of them with PJ Tucker.
Oh my gosh, I'm in.
Embiid's finally got his bodyguards.
Did you see by the way the Embiid video of him at the Jewish wedding?
Listen, that's a
How happy
lot of people that has to be lifting that man up.
Yeah, him and his wife got them both in the air.
Do you think that like 5 of you could lift Embiid?
No, I'd throw out my back. That's a lot. That's a lot of Embiid, especially because like it's an awkward lift because you're not just lifting. If I had to lift him up, I could get him up, but I gotta put a chair up too.
Yeah, and you
gotta go up and down.
It's one thing to like it's one thing to lift Embiid off his feet.
Yeah.
You were raising this man above your head.
Right. Those guys were hurting. They were not feeling good the next day. Like they were probably at that point, they were probably about 7 or 8 Casamigos in, feeling no pain.
I've never been to a Jewish wedding, but it looks like
Either by it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I want to go.
Yeah,
I want to be in a circle dancing around like that.
Yeah, I want to be in the chair.
Do you see how happy Embiid looked in that circle?
I feel like it would be fairly
of everyone.
I feel like compared to Embiid, it'd be fairly easy to put me up in a chair.
I agree. We could make that happen. But yeah, that was a pleasant sight to see. And a lot of Embiid.
Yo, if you're Daryl Morey though, and you see that video, what do you think?
You're stressed out. you're stressed. But yeah, we got Embiid, Tucker, and Harden all working out together.
Yeah, you see the video of them in the gym?
Yeah, I didn't, nothing, just sitting around, and that's what you need. It's team bonding in this way. It's so important. Someone actually had a caption I thought was interesting, which I think is really true. Is Embiid finally has teammates that he gets along with, because like this is kind of what he wanted with Simmons that he never got, is the camaraderie in the offseason. Go work out. Let's go hang out. Let's go. Because Simmons would just, after the final buzzer went off, he was out in LA and you didn't see him again for 6 months. Where these guys are all getting together and bonding, because it's important. It's important for team chemistry to have this.
Did you see Simmons deactivated his Instagram account?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, after he saw that post where he put out that stupid picture of him in the
and he got roasted for.
Yeah. So
right 2 hours before Kevin Durant requested trade.
Yeah. So after Kevin Durant put out his trade, everybody was slamming him. So he deactivated his Instagram account.
Yeah. Well, he's a child, so I expect nothing less.
Anything else in the NBA?
No.
Did you see that? I know that we don't have this necessarily in our show rundown for today, but did you see 97.5 announced their afternoon show?
I did see that. I actually watched the announcement live.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, the rumors kind of were swirling for a while. This is going to be the 3. They're getting killed for that name. Best show ever. Question mark. I don't care about the name. It doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, it's a dumb name, but I don't care.
They're getting murdered for the name. Listen, I mean,
what they should be getting killed for is the selections.
Yeah, I mean,
Marcus, that show's gonna suck.
I don't know much about Hunter Brody. I don't. I know why he's got what he got. Ricky Metallico full time. We'll see. And Tyrone, as much as I did like him, he's kind of alienated a lot of people. And for a show like that, to be a midday drive guy, like Howard Eskin's a unicorn. Like Howard Eskin may be the only person in the history of radio to be hated by most people, but still had incredible ratings. That's not most people.
The difference is that while everyone hated Howard Eskin, he was still that dude, though. That's the difference. Is that Tyrone isn't that dude. Like
Howard Eskin was like Ric Flair. Like he was hated, but people respected him and respected.
Like Tyrone doesn't have the notches on his belt to do what he does. Like Mike did. Tyrone doesn't.
What do you mean by the notches?
Like Howard
He's
Eskin
been
was,
in the business for 22 years.
yeah, but no one, like, would you, if you were doing a seed, you know, the seeding, like you were to see these, Howard Eskin getting a 1 seed.
Yeah, correct.
Missinelli's getting a 1 seed.
Yeah.
Tyrone is lucky if he's getting single digits.
Yeah.
Like, you may have been doing this for 22 years, but there's levels to it.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I mean, listen, he hadn't really had the opportunity to sit in the seat before, but I don't want to be
why am I going to listen to a show from someone that blocked me and told me not to listen to a show? Like, why would I listen to a show?
That's the problem with him, is he did that to a lot of people. And like now, which I don't want to get into that, but like when he did that, he alienated a lot of people. And like, I don't know why he chose to do that. I think it was obviously the wrong move. Like, well, listen, who am I to say? He's 2-6 drive now, so he must be doing something right. And Sixers outsiders also. However, it might come back to hurt him now that he's in this seat, because now you were able, in a lot of ways too, he was able to kind of hide behind Mike.
Oh, yeah, no, you're front and center now.
You're front and center. Yeah, you're front and center now. So is Hunter Brody. So is Ricky. We'll see, and we'll see how it works out. Obviously, the first couple episodes, I'll definitely be tuning in and see how it goes. But like, this is, I think.
I mean,
if you know anything about sports, most people will be okay in football season.
Yeah.
Like, there's a good time to launch, because football season is a very safe time to be in sports talk radio. What happens after the Super Bowl? That's what I'll be interested in. Because like, it's not a dead time. It's not a dead time.
It's not now.
It's not football. It's not now. Like, now is sports talk.
Like, you do not want to launch a show post June 15th.
Right. So like, they're gonna have the luxury of football season and riding that all the way through. Hopefully they'll get a nice Phillies run.
Yeah, but WIP is going to punch them in the face during football season, as they do every year.
For sure. And that's the thing too. Like, here's what I'd be worried about if I were them, is that like, how patient is 97.5 going to be with the show? Because they don't have a track record of being patient with new shows. Ask Mark Farzetta and Trey Thomas. Ask Anthony Organo on his morning show. Like, they're not patient at all. They pull.
That's Jason Martinez.
You're right. They pull the plug quick. So if they're getting, obliterating the ratings for months and months, it'll be interesting to see, if they're able to keep
how they hold up without Mike.
Right. And I see, and like, also, like, I see what they did with what he's trying to say. He explained the best show ever. Like, the best fans ever. We want to give you the best show ever. But people are gonna look at that title and assume arrogance, assuming you're saying you have the best show ever. Because people are not fine print people in this medium. They're not. They see that best show. Oh, you have the best show ever? We'll see about that. We'll see. A lot of negative comments, to the point where they had to disable the Instagram comments, which is, again, not good. And I think also it's fair to say too, this is a residual effect of what happened with Mike Missinelli. If they gave him a better send off, I don't know that it would be this venom. Like, I don't think this is true. I'm not saying this happened, but I think people believe that Tyrone sabotaged Mike in the sense that kind of stabbed him in the back. I think people have that feeling. I don't believe that. I believe this was between Mike and management.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
People are going to have that
because
opinion.
If you're looking at Tyrone, how do you turn down this opportunity?
Yeah, of course. Right. No, and I'm not like that. Like, what my point is that the way it went down, and then Tyrone's in the seat, he's going to get all of that venom because people are upset because of what happened.
Remember, you never want to be the person that replaces a legend.
Correct.
You want to be the person that replaces that replacement.
Exactly.
So, like, you don't want to be Tyrone. You want to be whoever replaces Tyrone when this show fails.
Right. And well, the rest of them too. Like, I think if this won't be, they'll get, but like,
well, they'll get rid of. I just use him because
right.
I'm assuming he's microphone 1.
Yeah, I would have guessed. Yeah,
That would just be my assumption.
Brody's 2 and Metallica's 3.
I wonder who's going to be the producer.
It's Jen Scordo.
Oh, she's going to. I thought she was just going to do updates.
No, she's going to produce it.
Oh, okay.
So that's the 4. But
I have no opinion of her either way.
yeah, it's not really a role. Like, I'll be like, even with Natalie Eganoff, like I think I shared a story with you. Like, I used to think she was a fool on Mike Missanelli's show. Then I heard her on the morning show. She did like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I was like, she's actually really good. But like, that's why I think she ended up leaving, because like that show doesn't make that seat look great. Like, you can't look great in that seat. You just can't.
No.
Very, very hard thing to do. But we'll see. Best of luck to all 3 of them. We'll see how it turns out. No hater over here. No hater over here.
I'm pessimistic on it.
Because you just don't think it's going to be good.
I don't think that it's a good combination of people. I think it's a bad pairing.
Well, you got like another thing too. Like, is Hunter Brody's voice a voice that you want to hear?
Hell,
hours a week. His voice is wild. Like it's like it's all the worst of Delco.
He's from South Jersey.
Not something I don't know people want to listen to for
Marcus. He's from South Jersey.
Is he? He is the Delco voice.
Oh, I know, but he's from South Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know how that's.
He came up through the 97.3 ranks.
Yes. So I don't know how that's. We'll see. I don't know. A lot of questions with this show. Best show ever. A lot of questions. Will all be answered August 1st. See, I gave you a little free promo there. Tune in August 1st, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. 97.5 The Fanatic. See that?
I won't be tuning in, but I'm sure you'll be letting me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know what's going on.
So,
all right. So, Saw. Let's talk about Saw.
Oh.
So I disagree with you. I don't think so. So you called me, and I hadn't watched it yet, and you labeled that as the Fly episode from Breaking Bad.
Yep.
Bro, Saul and Kim broke up.
I know.
That alone is bigger than anything that happened in the Fly episode.
My point is that it was so anticlimactic.
I think a lot of things, but I'm like,
well, no, but like nothing happened. All they did was they broke up.
That's a big deal, though.
Yeah, but they're like
we thought like Kim was going to be a rider.
Yeah, but my point is that like nothing happened to her. It's not like they just broke up.
We got 4 more left. So and then like I like Gus with the cartel.
I thought at the final scene, I thought it was going to happen, Marcus.
What do you think is going to happen?
I thought we were going to get Walt and Jesse walking in at the last scene.
Oh, when they because obviously you see they fast forwarded big time.
Yes.
Now Saul's on his own.
Oh, he's
got
Better Call Saul.
Yeah, he's got his money. Which please explain to me how he got the money. I think I know how he got it, but they haven't explained it. Like, is the cartel now paying him and financing all this stuff?
HHM.
Because obviously he's got a different type of money right now.
Yes.
So now we're getting into now we're definitely at the Breaking Bad era.
Yeah, like we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see Walt and Jesse in the next episode.
Probably. Like you said, I don't want to see them last episode. Don't do that. Let's get them in now. Let's figure out where we're at in that story, where we're crossing, all of that. But I'm excited for the next 4. Like I said, I'm shocked that Kim and Saul broke up. I'm actually too going back before this episode. I'm shocked at how bad Kim took everything that happened with Howard. Because she's been stone cold pretty much with everything.
Yeah.
I like Saul reacting that way. Okay, Saul, I get it. But Kim has always kind of been like the stone cold one.
Well, the thing is the difference is Jimmy hated Howard.
Yeah.
And Kim obviously did not.
Right. But so you have any predictions of what do you think he's going to be playing out in the next 4 episodes? I don't know, because I'm going to tell you I don't know.
I don't know
where this is going. I don't know how it's wrapping. I have no idea what's happening.
Oh, how about Yo, could I tell you a meeting that I do not want to be more involved with than going to that to Eladio's house at night?
Yeah, that was terrifying.
Yeah, yo,
And with the twins in the background, the wheelchair, Salamanca
yo,
pounding the
yo.
bell.
When he was making fun of the bell, I
Yeah,
lost.
yeah.
Yo,
Bell.
lost it. He's like, I don't want it to ruin my breakfast. The ding, 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 ding. Yo, I lost. I lost it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we knew Gus wasn't gonna die, but I was still scared to death. I was still very nervous for Gus sitting in that seat. Because you can see how much disdain he has for Salamanca. He hates him. You can see it. Just like he said, I see the hate in I see the hate they're talking about. I see it.
A little bit.
Okay. He knows he knows that Gus right now is good for business. And then you also see Gus paired up with, I forget his name now, the balding guy, the other lord. What's his name? The dude that was sitting next to the house they were at.
Bolsa.
Yeah. Because they were working together when Walter was involved.
Well, they've been working together though.
Right. Yeah. But they're now. I mean, like the power structure, the Breaking Bad power structure.
Oh yeah, it's starting to develop.
Yeah, it's set up. So now you're seeing everything kind of get to where we were with Breaking Bad, with the chicken man.
Listen, we have to go to Vegas and go to Los Pollos Hermanos.
I'm in. I want to try that.
I
know Gus being the perfectionist that he is. I know he makes perfect chicken.
Let's see. I'm pulling up
I don't care. Like if I ever meet the actor that plays Gus, if I ever met him, I don't care how nice he is to me. I'm keeping him arm's length.
Yeah.
He does such a great he's so terrifying because he flips that switch of being the nice guy to being the worst person on the planet like that. Yes, it's very, very easy for him to do that.
So I got the menu up for it.
Okay. What we got?
We got barbecue wings and we got hot wings.
Okay. Are you a barbecue wing man? I'm not. I don't like barbecue wings.
They're not my favorite, but I'm not against them.
I think barbecue sauce doesn't mix well with wings. I love barbecue sauce, but I don't think it works with wings for me.
Yeah, if I do, I don't like to be. It's got to be like a thinner barbecue sauce. I don't want like a thick one.
I love a sweet and spicy barbecue. That's my favorite kind of barbecue sauce.
Yeah, me too. But if I'm going I'm a lemon pepper guy.
Yeah, love me some lemon pepper.
Ooh, or honey mustard. I love honey mustard wings.
Honey mustard wings. Do you dip it? You don't put it on there, right?
No, you put it on there like a sauce. Yeah.
Interesting.
But not like honey mustard in the sense that like you think. Like I'm talking like honey mustard, like salad dressing style.
Okay. See, we talked about before. I'm much more of a dry rub guy because I hate the fact that usually in a lot of restaurants I've been through, you put the sauce on there and the wings they don't crisp the wings. The wings aren't crispy.
They'll crisp up. You got it. Yeah. You know,
I've been told by a friend of the show, J. Cole, that's a Pennsylvania thing.
Yeah.
If you go other places, you still can get the crispy and the sauce on there. And you don't have to sacrifice the crispy.
There's a place down in Dundalk. Phenomenal wings. Yes. Phenomenal wings. They got 80-something flavors on their menu.
Wow. So what else we got on the menu for Los Polos?
Spice curds, which is yummy seasoned curly fries.
Okay.
The Slaw Goodman.
The Slaw Goodman?
The Slaw Goodman.
What is that?
Our tangy and flavorful slaw, good on its own, but even better when paired with a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
The ABQ hot chicken sandwich.
Okay.
The Pollos tenders.
Ooh.
The butter pecan ice cream.
Ooh.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Okay.
The Sweet Street Large chocolate chunk cookie. And the Sweet Street Large salted caramel crunch.
They have a very small menu, which I like.
Yeah. Well, this it looks more like a stand than a restaurant.
Yeah, but I like that. I like places that don't have a lot of options. Have really good food.
Churn. That way they can just churn.
You know they have really good food. I'm in. I can't take care of that.
Yeah, no, Los Pollos Hermanos. If you're out in Vegas, it's at 3111 South Valley View Boulevard. I can tell you, Marcus, that is not walking distance from the Strip.
Worth the drive. We'll get an Uber.
Yeah, no, it's an Uber. It's an Uber ride. It's just not walking.
Uber it up. It's
Yeah,
not a problem.
Yeah, let's go there. Then
I'm gonna be honest. These lights on my face right now are not ideal.
I don't even have the lights on. It's the setup of the layout of your room. You have to.
Yeah,
Turn down a little
as
bit.
you can see that I am sweating. I look like
Well, when you first sat down, I was going to ask you if you were just got done like mowing the lawn or something.
Yeah, this is not ideal.
Why do you have them up so bright?
I don't know. I just turned them on. We may need to wrap just because I'm under pressure right now. Like an interrogation.
I mean, listen, it's 4:00. I'm about to go get busy on the grill. So
yeah, I'm ready for those pictures. So we'll
I need you'll be getting some pictures. I'm getting busy tonight on the grill, Marcus. I have perfected, and I need you to try it sometime. My smokehouse burger.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested. You've been talking about it.
Oh, I have ironed it out, and now today I will be ironing out my sides.
Okay. I love it. Love to see it.
So
all right, well, keep me posted on that.
We'll do.
We'll be back next Wednesday with a brand new episode. Remember, we will be keeping the schedule until football season. And then we'll be back with brand spanking new content and a lot of exciting things on the horizon for B&E.
This is what happens on Wednesdays in July.
Turn off your lights now.
Media world.
They're going off right now. I can't. I'm dipping to the side. I can't handle it.
Huh.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
you don't even look that bad now.
That was insane.
Yeah, you look fine.
We might need to go no light from now on until we figure this heat thing out. This room is a heat vacuum.
Well, you not have air conditioning?
We do, but listen.
If there's one thing I know that you pay for, I'm sure you pay for air conditioning.
1,000%. Well, my room up, the bedroom up there is humming right now with the air on full blast.
Like you will sooner, not pay like the plumbing bill or something than the air conditioning.
We don't need lights. I don't need lights. I need air.
Yeah, I know. I can believe that.
Yeah, but yeah. So we'll be back next week with brand new episodes. Eagles will be reporting to camp, I believe.
No. They report Monday. First practice is Tuesday.
Be there. All right. Okay. Yeah. So we'll see if
we should have some. We should be able to be breaking down the first day of no helmets or no pads. Just walk through. So we should be able to. They should be doing like what's the word for like the no the conditioning. They'll be doing the conditioning tests.
Yeah. Yep.
So
yeah. Excited to get football going. The Phillies return on Friday against the Cubs. Big sweep this past weekend against Miami. Get that monkey off the back.
Not India though.
What's that?
But not in India.
No. Now moving forward, it looks like positive. Bryce Harper should be back the middle of August, somewhere in there. So yeah, I mean, up and up. Bullpen's looking good. Jose Alvarado, 13 scoreless.
Oh wait,
my guy Connor Brogdon.
Wait, did you go down to the Phillies game?
When?
Oh, I thought you said you had tickets to the Phillies game.
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Thought you had tickets for the kids.
No.
False alarm. Never mind.
Yeah. I'll get down there. So we'll get down there.
Well, let me know how it is.
All right.
I actually today thought, I said, hey, it'd be awesome to go to a Phillies game. And then I was like, but then I have to go to a Phillies game.
97 degrees outside. No. It's outside.
Nope. I'm out.
All right. At Marques Between everywhere.
At Justin Emery Show on social media.
Brad Marine Pod everywhere. BradMarine.com for the merch. And check out our friends at Vans Jewelers, always at 332 York Road in the heart of Hatboro for all that jewelry goodness. And until next time, you could be with us. You'd be against us, but you're never going to stop us. Late.